So that if they were with Jimmy Butler the entire year, they would be here. Hold on. Yeah, they'd be third in the East right now if Butler played all year. So when Butler plays, they're good. So I don't know, but if they lose in the first round, they're giving Mike Budenholzer the boot. All right. So Jalen Hurts says he's not above competition with the Eagles, quarterback competition with the Eagles. And, I'm glad he's able to recognize that. And some quarterbacks are good enough to, think that they're above. They're good. Mahomes can say, okay, I'm above, quarterback competition because I'm Patrick Mahomes. Eagles should really commit to him. It annoys me that they drafted him last year when they still didn't know if Carson Wentz was good or not. And obviously he wasn't good that last year, but they drafted him and now they're not going to utilize him. That's stupid, They should just start him right now. See how he does, and if he's not good, get rid of him. Alright. Sorry, my nose is a little rough. Oh, wow, we still got a lot more. Alright, so I think Popovich's ego is really getting in the way of winning right now. It's not being put aside when it should be. Belichick changed this year. He realized, okay, I'm not the genius behind the Patriots dynasty. Let me change my ways and start gunning for it in free agency. Coach Krzyzewski, Coach K, he didn't like the one-and-done stuff, but he realized that was the new era he was in. So he changed, he put his ego aside. He checked his ego at the door. Popovich is not changing. He doesn't like the 3. So what? You still got to change to win. And you don't like the 3, and Belichick doesn't like being aggressive in free agency, but he did. And Coach K doesn't like the whole one-and-done rule, but he's doing it. He's doing with it. So, and that was a bad trade with Kawhi Leonard. I feel like Kawhi's trade was all vanity. It was nothing to do with, we're getting a good player back. And DeRozan's a good player, but he can't shoot. Recognize the era, man. You're in an era where you cannot be last in threes. If you're last in threes, you're almost last in the league. And hold on, they lost yesterday. They lost to the Grizzlies. Yeah. It's, and let's see how many threes they made. I want to see how many threes they made real quick. Hold on. They made 8 threes. They went 8 for 22 on threes. You cannot do that in today's NBA. So, Popovich has to realize, hey, I don't like it, but my style is not working anymore. So, they were 30th in threes. They averaged 10 threes a game. And maybe 30 years ago, that would be fine, averaging 10 a game. But now it's not. It's you gotta average probably... who's first in threes this year? Or let me take a team that takes a lot of threes. The Nets. The Nets take a lot of threes. Yeah, they're 7th in field goal. Okay. They're 7th in 3-pointers. They got 14 threes in a game. So, I mean, and they're 2nd in the league in 3-point percentage. So, and they're a great team. So, I mean, you gotta change your ways, Pop. It's not working. Alright, so the Lakers beat the Warriors yesterday. And I thought Steph was amazing. 37 points. That was as per usual. I hope this doesn't turn into another, like, Bradley Beal situation where, like, because Clay's been out the last 2 years. He hasn't played a regular season game in 2 years, Clay. It reminds me a lot of John Wall and Bradley Beal. We all were like, well, I mean, except we never viewed Klay Thompson as the actual star of the team. We viewed John Wall as the star of the team. But, when John Wall was gone, Bradley Beal popped. And with Klay out, Curry popped. He averaged 32. He shot 42% from 3. This could very well be his best season. Now, obviously 2016, he went 73-9 and had the most 3-pointers in a season ever made. So, I don't know if it's better than that season, but this season, it's definitely up there for him. But what if Klay Thompson comes back and he's not, like, the normal Klay Thompson who averages, like, 20... He averages, like, on the dot, like, 20 a game normally. What if he drops to, like, 15? That would be a bad situation. Just like John Wall. So I hope that doesn't happen, but, You know what I loved about this, though, is, like, most teams, when they're down by 13 at half, they pack it in normally. And there's a lot of star players in this league who would, like, kind of bail a bit after having a poor first half. LeBron did not play well in the first half at all. I don't remember his exact stats from the first half, but he did not play well. Dennis Schroeder played one of his worst games as a Laker. And you could say he had 12 points, but he went 3 for 14 and from the field and 1 for 6 from 3. So he shot in total 4 of 20. That's like 20%? That ain't good. He played one of his worst games as a Laker. But they bounced back from that. And it's what I said about Tom Brady when he beat the Packers. Brady threw 3 picks. But he bounced back from it. And he came up clutch when it mattered, when he had to make that one first down. I think most teams bail in this situation, but the Lakers, and that's like one edge they're gonna have in maybe the first 2 rounds. Because I'm not saying they're the only team that doesn't give up. I mean, the Heat do that too. The Clippers. And I mean, when I say bail, I don't mean like they quit. Like they don't like stop playing, basically. I'm just saying like they don't like bounce back as well as the Lakers did. And the Clippers are the second worst, have the second least clutch points, I just thought it was great that they were able to bounce back. But on the Warriors side of things, nothing to complain about. They played very well. Wiggins, again, 21 points, great game. Draymond Green, he only had 2 points, but he's never been a scorer. He also had 9 points and 8 assists. Green has been better than most people were saying this season. He impacts in ways that, he's not a scorer, and that's what you normally want from a guy. But that's not what he is. He's not a scorer. He's a defender. I think he actually is a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. He's not going to win it over Simmons or what's his face Gobert. But his career has been assists. He's one of the best passing big men in the league. And playing defense, and that's what he did this season. He averaged 9 assists. So, I'm impressed with the Warriors, but also Lakers. I thought it was great that they were able to bounce back. All right, so LeBron hit the game winner last night, obviously, which he adds to one of his many, many clutch shots. And I never overreact. Well, I did. Like I said, I used to be a crazy LeBron fan. Like, I used to, really, get mad at anyone who said he wasn't, the GOAT. But, I obviously fell off of that in the last couple of years. I don't really care anymore about the GOAT debate. But LeBron, there are a couple, things people say about LeBron that it really ticks me off, Like, when they say he's not close to Jordan, it annoys me. And I understand. He doesn't have 6 rings. He's lost 6 finals. I understand that. But he has Jordan beat in almost every statistic. So it's close. It's very close. Or not very close. It's close, all right? But that I can't stand that, and I can't stand when people say he's not clutch. I really can't. I feel like it's just because the only reason people say he's not clutch is because he doesn't, always... He's not like Kobe or Michael Jordan, where they, take the shot no matter what. They take the final shot all the time. Double team, triple team, doesn't matter. But LeBron... he... LeBron, he's more of a pass. He literally said a couple days ago, he's a pass first guy. If someone has a better shot than him, he's gonna pass it. It's common sense normally, but Kobe and Jordan, they had another mindset, and that's fine. It worked. It worked, didn't it? I mean, but LeBron in the playoffs. He has 5 buzzer beaters. Kobe has 1 buzzer beater in the playoffs. Jordan has 3. So LeBron has more clutch shots in the playoffs, buzzer beaters in the playoffs than Jordan and Kobe have combined. It's not a knock on Kobe or Jordan. It's a knock on the people saying LeBron is not clutch. But he is. Alright. Let's get some music going here. Alright. It'll come up in a second. Just be patient. Yeah, but it, really annoys me when people are like, oh, LeBron's not clutch. Look at the stats. I mean, I can probably tell you, 6 moments now where LeBron was clutch. 6 clutch moments of his career. Buzzer beater against the Magic. What else is there? Buzzer beater against the Raptors a couple years ago. Buzzer beater against the Pacers. What else do I have? Let's see. Alright, so I got 3 here. Oh, his buzzer beater against Golden State when he was with the Heat. Where else? His buzzer beater against, Who am I thinking of? Oh, against Chicago in 2015. That's 5 moments. Where LeBron was clutch. And I know I said 6, but I mean, you get the point. Really, I mean, Here, I'm literally going to have Wikipedia help me out here. Alright, but in the meantime, let me just